What's poppin', people of YouTube? Today for you is a very special video. Today for you, we're going to be reacting to 3 videos, if I found any, 3 videos of Brosteel.com. Funny, best stickman YouTuber of them all. He's funny. So, please don't copyright claim me. My freaking phone will stay up. Damn. Okay. Please don't copyright claim me. Here we go. Reacting.
This is for anybody that pissed themselves in class or shit themselves in class or pissed and shit themselves in class, God forbid. Here's a quick memory that, well, it makes my dick hurt every time I think of it. Be laying there in bed trying to go to sleep. Hey, let's think about some embarrassing ass shit that happened to you when you were in kindergarten. Yeah, let's think about that right now. Nighty-night. All right, so it was kindergarten. And it's Halloween, and I got my sweet-ass blue Power Ranger costume on, and you might be thinking to yourself, blue Power Ranger? Who the hell picks the blue Power Ranger? You should have been in the red one. Be Jason, you dummy, he's the leader. Well, maybe I didn't want that kind of responsibility, all right? Maybe my self-esteem wasn't that damn high when I was 5 years old. Red Ranger was just too much for me. He'd be like, hey, there they are, let's go get them. Let's go kick some asses. The Blue Ranger's like, nah, let's call the Megazord. Those guys got nunchucks. Fuck that, I ain't dealing with that. Like, yeah, sign me up, I'll be the blue Power Ranger. So I'm hanging out, practicing some Power Ranger kicks because bitches love Power Ranger kicks. And well, I got a little ambitious on one kick and I ripped a hole right in my pants. The old pantaloons. From the asshole to the small of my back. My tighty whities are showing and shit. Oh God, what have I done? We got a goddamn Halloween parade in 5 minutes. Now I gotta show my bare ass around to a bunch of parents like I'm some kind of call girl. So there I am, tap dancing my ass around in the sluttiest Power Ranger costume you ever seen in your life. Kids are coming up to me, hey, you know, we can see the crack of your ass. You know that, right? Yeah, I fucking know that, Ricky. I know it. It's breezy out here, I can tell. Yeah, laugh it up, everybody, because I'm gonna jump my ass into oncoming traffic as soon as I can. Adults are looking at me just mortified. Damn, that Goldar must have whooped that Ranger's ass proper. So I get back to the classroom after an eternity, looking freshly molested. And the teacher's like, oh, what happened to your little Jason costume? And I'm like, first off, bitch, it's Billy. Jason's the Red Ranger. I done told you I can't handle those responsibilities. And second off, it appears I ripped my shit. What's it look like to you? Oh, well, we can fix that. So as if this hellhole of a day couldn't get any worse, the teacher decides to scotch tape the crack of my ass shut right in front of the whole goddamn kindergarten populace. And this kid Kenny, who's sitting in the corner, he's like, that dude got tape on his booty. The whole class just shits themselves simultaneously. People are taking pictures, teachers high-fiving kids in the class. Yeah, he do have tape on his booty, doesn't he? I get home from school, my parents are wondering if I got attacked by a dog. I'm like, fuck school, fuck my teacher, and fuck the goddamn blue Power Ranger.
That was one video of Brosteel.com. Time to go to episode 2.
Brosteel.com.
I did a lot of camping growing up as a kid, which is kind of a strange
We're doing
thing.
3 or 4, I don't know. We're depending on how much time, how much I want to do.
Your dad bursts in your room. Hey, I know you're comfortable and everything and you're having a good time, but you want to go out in the woods in the cold? Maybe get a little damp, not have a good time at all? You want to go camping? And I'm like, what? Camping? What are you talking about? What, are we getting evicted? No, I don't want to go camping. I'm trying to beat the chain chomp on Mario 64. But I ended up always liking camping because you got to do whatever you wanted. I haven't showered in 3 days. I smell like a dumpster. I've been living off of beef jerky and marshmallows all weekend. Hey, I think that marshmallow's done. Nah, give it a few more minutes. My mom's over there doing nothing but complaining about the goddamn mosquitoes. My dad's like, well, this is our vacation, so you better enjoy it. And as a kid, you don't really know what to do when you're camping, so you're just standing there, just making up games. You want to play sticks? Yeah, let's play sticks, sure. Are we winning? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. And this one time, my parents brought my cousin David along with us to the campground. And it's one of the first memories I ever have of camping. It was nighttime, and we're sleeping in our little tent. And he wakes me up in the middle of the night, and he's like, dude, I gotta poop. And I'm like, okay, there's a bathroom right over there. No, you don't understand. There might be poop in my pants already. I gotta go right now. So he stumbles out in the dark, and he's got a roll of toilet paper with him. And he goes to the edge of our campsite and just starts pooping all willy-nilly. Just Wherever it goes, wherever it lands, whatever. And as he's using the toilet paper, he's kind of just throwing it wherever he wants because it's dark out, he can't see anything. And he comes back in the tent and he falls asleep. And then the morning comes, and the funny thing about morning is you can see things in the daylight. We walk out of our tent, and there's like this woven tapestry of poopy toilet paper strung up in the trees like some kind of shitty Christmas tree. My dad's like, oh, what the fuck happened? We're over there trying to eat breakfast in the morning while the goddamn campground's dispatching a hazmat team to clean up David's shitty disaster. And when we weren't destroying public campgrounds, we would go camping on my grandpa's property. He's got 20 acres out in the middle of nowhere, Ohio. And my grandpa is very grandpa-ish, okay? It's fantastic. He's got suspenders, he's got glasses. He gives you a little gems of knowledge when you're outdoors. You know, it's not what a man does, it's who a man is that makes him a man. And I'm over there picking my nose like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, Grandpa. And he's just so outdoorsy. He'd be like kicking a bear in the face while he's whittling you a birdhouse out of pine wood. I'm over here coming off a 3-day marathon on Nintendo 64. Like, if I see a spider, I'm gonna poop my pants. I don't even care. And speaking of spiders, we had one outhouse on the property. That's where you went to poop. And this outhouse had some of the biggest, most demonic fucking spiders you've ever seen in your life. And there was a window on the side of the outhouse. I don't know for what reason, but every time you'd go to take a poop, you'd gather an audience of little kids that would be hopping up and down trying to see what you were doing in there. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what are you doing in there? Like, can you fucking stop? I got enough to deal with already. But one thing's certain, we made sure that David knew exactly where that outhouse was. Because we don't want another goddamn disaster like the last campground. We got fucking neon signs pointing to the damn thing. And one time we were at the creek, and we were having a little toad catching competition. And my grandpa's buddy has his own grandson that comes all the time. His name's James. We didn't really like James that much because he was kind of a sociopath. For example, when we were down at the creek, one of my other cousins caught a toad, and nobody else caught a toad the rest of the day. And James was so pissed that he didn't have a goddamn toad. He's like, oh, hell with this. And he walked over, and he squished it right in front of everybody. Like, what the hell is the matter with you, you psychopath? Yeah, you don't have any toad anymore now, do ya? Anybody got a puppy I can nail to a tree? I'm freaking crazy. What is this, Vietnam? Do the rules in life not apply anymore? What the hell are you doing? I go up to my grandpa and I'm like, Grandpa, James is massacring animals in the woods and it's kind of making me uncomfortable. And he goes over to him and he's like, James, it's not how many toads that you catch that make you a man, okay? It's what you do as a man that makes you a man. You got it? Are you listening to me? In other words, don't fucking step on toads, you fucking meth head. What's the matter with you? Now go sit in the outhouse full of demon spiders.
Okay, episode 2 is done. We're gonna go on episode 3.
Thank you. Feel better with this, right?
That was good. That was a good one.
Thank you. For all the educators out there.
Thank you.
Free breakfast, thank you meals. October
'Crackhead. Here's the last and final one of the day.
All right, 6th grade. 6th grade was a big deal because you got to go to 6th grade camp. 6th grade camp meant that you got 5 days out in the middle of the woods where you eat corn dogs and you go swimming. Except we didn't go swimming because it was fucking December when we went. It's 8 degrees outside, snow on the ground and shit. Put the public school kids out there, fuck them. We get shipped out there right before winter vacation in our little buses. We get sorted into cabins. We get our own little cabin leader. And our cabin leader was a guy named Craig, some hungover college kid that they put in charge of watching 12 children. Well, after talking to Craig, we found out that he knew David's older sister from school. Oh yeah, I know that chick. Hey David, guess what? Craig banged your sister. Whoa, wait a minute, we're just friends. He said he almost couldn't be our cabin leader because he's too busy banging your sister's brains out. Well, it being December and all, there wasn't really much to do besides pee your name in the snow and try not to freeze to death. They're out there giving us tours of the campground. And right here, underneath this 8 feet of snow, we have something called a lake. A lake is where all the rich kids go to have fun during the summer. And over here, we have a water slide. Water slide's a thing where rich kids have fun during the summer. First day there, we had a wilderness survival class because that's what a bunch of city kids need. Look, buddy, the only thing I need to know how to survive is watching a Cosby Show marathon in my beanbag chair, all right? I'm not looking for the fucking Blair Witch, for Christ's sake. The guy teaching the class, he didn't even want to be there. Pretty sure he didn't know shit about survival at all. All right, the first thing to do when you're out in the woods is to make a house, but like out of trees and shit. Like a shelter? Yeah, shelter. Yeah, that's it. Would this be my shelter? Hey, look, there's some berries on the ground. All you kids can eat that. Those are rabbit turds. Are you gonna let me do my job or what? Eat the shit. Protein. The one good thing about camp, though, was the food. You pretty much have an open buffet for you to shove your face in. We'd all be outside, lined up in front of the lunchroom, huddled together like we're in fucking Valley Forge. Can you let us in before we start boiling our shoes and eating them? But before you could go in the lunchroom, they'd make you sing songs, you know, outside in December when it's 8 fucking degrees outside, and all you want to do is go inside and eat a goddamn fruit by the foot because you had to listen to Johnny Wilderness all day teaching you how to eat rabbit turds. Okay, everybody, you ready to sing? We're gonna do the shark song. Ready? Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. I can't hear you guys. Come on, bitch. There's a dead kid over here. Let us in the goddamn building. So if you survived that, you got to go inside and eat. You could eat as much as you wanted, as long as you ate it all. That was the rule. Because if you made it through a whole day without any leftover food, you got a prize. Now what that prize is, I'll never fucking know. Because we had kids like Josh over there who'd scurry out 9 corn dogs under his armpits, like he's got to feed a family of 9 back at the table. He'd be at like 7.5 corn dogs, struggling, sweating. Oh God, I'm gonna rip my Lee dungarees if I eat any more. I swear to God, Josh, you better eat that goddamn corn dog. Never pass up on a corn dog. Take my goddamn word for it. I'd say it was right about this time, you know, the 3rd day or so at camp, where I had a thought come to me. When was the last time I took a dump? Hey David, when was the last time I took a shit? Why would I know that? Well, fuck me, David. I don't know because you're my best friend, and best friends are supposed to keep track of that kind of stuff. What kind of best friend are you? I've been at camp all week, eating like Winston Churchill. I haven't went doo-doo caca not one single time. I should be dead. There should be a no vacancy sign hanging off my ass, for Christ's sake. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Hey, sister fucker, how do you make yourself poop if you don't have to poop? What? What am I supposed to do, Craig? I'm gonna explode any minute now. Dear Mom and Dad, it's been at least 4 days since I felt the joy of a turd leaving my anus. I believe I may be a wizard of some sort. We've already called Guinness World Records. They said they weren't interested. I'm in constant fear that the slightest cough or sneeze might suddenly awaken an avalanche of shit and kill the entire campground. Hope all is well, your son, the shit wizard. I didn't know what to do, but I tell you what I did. I just kept eating, like a pregnant person, shoving it all in. If I go out, I'm going out with these mozzarella sticks, hell yes. Finally, it's Friday, the week's over, the camping trip's done.
Just runs his ass over.
We decided to get Burger King on the way home. Well, if that wasn't the straw that broke the camel's little back. Take one bite of that Burger King. My stomach's like, and I'm like, oh God, it's happening. My mom rushes me to the bathroom like I'm about to go into labor. Give me a midwife, anybody. Let me tell you, that dump was something to be remembered. I was probably on there for a good 45 minutes, dealing with the earthquake shits. I get out of the bathroom, feeling unburdened. Holy hell, what the hell happened here? Looks like 6 grown men took a shit in here. Oh, for Christ's sake, somebody give me a shovel so I can chop this thing up so it'll flush. I was telling people at school how big that shit was the next week. They thought I was talking about a newborn baby. It was 7 pounds, 4 ounces, and 22 inches long.
BruceSteel.com.
Okay, guys, that's the end of that video. Hope you guys like BruceSteel.com.
Lead an animated life. Get your degree
If you guys are all new, please subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.
Learn the
Peace
latest
out.
tools and techniques needed to work on everything from animated films and television